everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing some financial question and answers. I've gotten a few questions over the past few months on my YouTube videos and through emails and stuff, so I thought I would do just a couple of them and give y'all some answers. These are the most common questions that I've gotten. I hope y'all enjoy this video. Please subscribe if you have not done so, and let's get into it. So the first question that I have is, so how much money should I put in the emergency fund? I don't feel like $1,000 is enough. So someone emailed me this question a while back, and basically I felt the exact same way. For Dave Ramsey, he recommends that you have $1,000 in an emergency fund. To me, that's not enough. That's not a big enough of a security blanket for me. Like, that's just like one car repair away from going back into debt. And so ours is actually higher than that, and that's what I told the person. I was like, you find an amount that's comfortable for you, that's still kind of low, nothing ridiculous like over like $5,000. Like, it needs to be kind of low so you can get out of debt quicker, but just be on the safe side for whatever feels good for you. I have a lot of medical issues, so I mean, medical bills run up fast, and so I just knew if something happened, I want to be able to pay for it with cash. I did not want to have to go into debt for it, so that's why our emergency fund is bigger than $1,000. It's not a ton bigger than $1,000, but it is more than $1,000, just so I feel more comfortable, because anything could happen with my medical stuff. So I just want to make sure that that is all good. How to stay motivated. Okay, so being on a budget sucks, and getting out of debt sucks. I'm just gonna put it out there and be honest. Like, it sucks. It is so hard to stay motivated when you are on a budget and trying to get out of debt and working towards a goal, especially a goal that's not gonna be for a while. Ours is, I mean, luckily we're almost done. We're gonna be done in the next few months, but by the time we're done, it will have been a year and a half. And I know a lot of people, that's a short time. For a lot of people, it's actually going to be a couple of years, if not like more than a couple of years. And that's a really long time, and it's really hard to stay motivated that way. So let's see here. My advice on that, on staying motivated, is really just keep watching your budget. I have created a debt snowball worksheet. I can email you. I did a whole video on it, so I'll link it somewhere on this video, but for some reason the link's not working. I don't know. So you have to email me for it. I will be more than happy to send it to you. But if you want to watch a video on how to work it, that'd be great. But basically, that has really helped us stay motivated, because we could see where we started, and each month as we're paying the minimum payments and paying the extra payments, it shows us what we have left, and we can see how far we've come even since, December, since August, like, it's just, that keeps us really motivated. And then as you're paying off the smaller debts first, that kept us motivated too. So when I paid off my first small student loan, I mean, I was like, victory! It was great. It was awesome. So basically, you just gotta keep pushing through, watch YouTube videos like this, watch people's stories on how they've gotten out of debt and stuff like that. That really has kept me motivated to save money, different ways of saving money, finding good deals and stuff like that, and meal planning has like turned into my life. So that's how I stay motivated. My husband and I constantly are talking about our dreams and things we want to do with our lives once we're out of debt, and so that keeps us motivated to keep going. Our biggest motivator has been we want to start a family when we're out of debt, so that has really kept us motivated because we're only getting older. I know we're still super young, but you know what I mean. So anyways, that's my advice on staying motivated. You can definitely email me when you're having troubles, and I will try to motivate you as much as I possibly can. Another question that I got was how to get your spouse on board. And I thought this was hilarious. I actually read this out to my husband because he was not on board when I started this whole Dave Ramsey thing. So last February, so a year ago, our friends were going to be the coordinators, like the FPU coordinators at our church. And so they were like, you guys have to come to our class. And so I was like, okay, let's do it. Because I'm all about saving money, and I wanted to do all this kind of stuff. So we're like driving to work, and my husband's like, do we really have to go? Like, this is so dumb. Like, I do not want to do this. And I was like, oh, come on, just come to one class. It's not that big of a deal. It's 2 hours. It'll be fun. We'll see our friends there. And he was just not having it at all. And I was like, get in the car. So we got there, and after the very first FPU class, he was like on board. He was like, we're doing this. We have an income problem. We have an expense problem. Let's make a budget. That night was just insane. I've never seen this side of my husband ever. He is a spender. He does not care about saving. He just if he wants it, he gets it kind of thing. So it was so crazy. I didn't really do anything. I had been trying to get him to get on a budget for, we've been together for 10 years. So for 10 years. So that's what motivated him. I don't know if that'll motivate your spouse or partner or whoever, but definitely have them listen to some Dave Ramsey podcasts and listen to these stories of these people who are thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in debt, and listen to what he has to say about that, because it is just insane the amount of debt some people are in, and then it makes you feel not as bad about yours. And the second thing y'all need to do is sit down and make a budget together. Show your husband or your wife or whoever what your income is, and then show them what your expenses are, and what are you in the negative every month. They need to know that. I just did a video on this, on how to create a written budget, so I'll link that somewhere here, or it'll be linked down below, so you can go and watch that and see how to create a written budget that y'all can do together. It is so, so, so important for you guys to do all of this together. I don't know how we would have done it if it was just me. We wouldn't have, because I've been trying to do it by myself for years. And since my husband's been on board, we're already almost out of debt. So you both have to be on board. You have to be committed to getting out of debt, getting on a budget, and sticking to it. Also, have every dollar on both your phones so you have access immediately to your budget after you create your written budget. So that also helps my husband. He can see our pocket money go down when he goes to Chick-fil-A, stuff like that. That has really, really, really helped him. So that's my advice on that. Okay, so the last question I have is, how did you get started with Dave Ramsey? And so I have done 2 videos on our Dave Ramsey story. I can link them somewhere on the screen as well and down below. But basically, in real life, I am an accountant, so just naturally I know about Dave Ramsey. My dad's an accountant, so he's kind of told me different things I've heard from class, stuff like that. So I know who Dave Ramsey is. I kind of knew about his teachings. My dad had gotten me one of his books that I had read, so I knew all about him. And I knew he had a class called FPU, Financial Peace University, that I really wanted my husband and I to take when we first got married. And our church was putting it on and stuff. And then we ended up moving a month later, so we couldn't go there. And then the next place, the same exact thing happened. So it was, 3 years into our marriage when we finally were able to take the course. My husband, like I said, was not into it at all. But that's how we got hooked into Dave Ramsey. We did the whole class, we graduated, whatever you want to say. And now we are almost out of debt. We will be out of debt by June. We are in the 4,000s right now, and I am just I can't believe this. This is just, I can't believe we're at the end of this road. I have been wanting to get rid of all of our debt for years, since I graduated college, really, because I had student loans, and then we had to buy a car because our car broke down, and we are just so, so close. And so that's how we got hooked on there. My dad kind of let me know and found out through class, and then we really got hooked in through FPU. If you have not taken FPU, you have got to take the class. Get online and you can get onto the FPU website, and you can put in your zip code, and it'll tell you where near you they are putting on a class. I highly recommend it. I know it costs money to go. I get that, but Dave Ramsey has to make money. Whatever. We paid $90 and we've saved $20,000. $90 isn't that big of a deal. It's 9 weeks, so it's $10 a week. It's really not bad, and it'll be so worth your time. Dave Ramsey has not wanted me to talk to y'all about this. This is not sponsored by him or anything. I'm just telling you my experience, my friend's experience. I have not heard anything bad about it, honestly. So those are all the questions that I have for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any more financial questions or any other kind of questions, personal, whatever, please comment below and I will try to answer them for you as quickly as possible, or I will do another financial question and answer or just a regular question and answer depending on what kind of questions I have. But thank you all so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like these kinds of videos, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.